Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We are going to be reviewing another tobacco fragrance in our search for tobacco scents. This is from Serge Lutens or Lutens. I'm not exactly sure the pronunciation of his name, so forgive me if I've balderized it. The name of this scent from Serge is Ecrin de Fumée. Serge Lutens' website says, infused with the sweet and sensual scent of tobacco, this is a poetic ode to those who burn life at both ends. To those for whom excess is a way of life, who love celebrating the pleasures of living in the most opulent luxury. To those who know that time flies so fast that life must be lived intensely and celebrated to the hilt. Living dangerously has its limits, and disenchantment is inevitable. When the party ends and the smokescreen falls, lost illusions surface. A tragic and fascinating reality check. Quick, quick, the world is ending. Our very existence needs urgent tending. Amid the roar of the cannons, the champagne flows. Corks in the air, could they be aflame? Beneath the smokescreen, life is a decadent game. Serge Lutens. Interesting thoughts. I don't necessarily disagree with them. I sprayed my initial spritzing of this about 5 hours ago. I got a sample when I picked up the Discovery set. It's not a lot, it's like a 1 ml sprayer, so I have to be very judicious with it. But I sprayed it on. It really does have a strong tobacco scent. It's a little boozy, a little rummy, which would go with tobacco in my mind's eye. Check out the bottle. The main accords as listed on Fragrantica are woody, cacao, smoky, warm and spicy, tobacco, rum, and sweet. They put tobacco kind of way down on the list, and cacao is number 2 after woody. Do I smell cacao in this? It's there. It's not really chocolatey. It's more tobacco and a chocolate adjacent. I mean, cacao is has that sort of, I don't know what they call them, the flavonoids or whatever, or the terps. But the tobacco and the rum are more dominant to my senses. Flying Fox, noted on Fragrantica in February of this year, 2024, very dry, very smoky, very old-style Lutens. And then in parentheses, they say, it's a good thing, close parens. Wood shavings, dark cocoa powder. Does it really smell like chocolate to you? In parentheses. I only get dark, unsweetened cacao and tobacco. The sweetness comes from a note which I guess is supposed to be rum, and meanwhile it is a little boozy. Indeed, it reminds me more of the super thin burnt sugar layer on top of a creme brulee broken into splinters. I think it smells great, and to me it's perfectly unisex. On Fragrantica, they do not have a fragrance pyramid for this. In other words, there are no top, middle, or base notes. They just have the notes. Number 1 is cacao, 2nd is rum, smoke, tobacco, and woody notes. I do like the fact that there's very little going on. In other words, it's pretty, I don't want to use the word linear, but there's not a lot of ingredients or notes to sort out. You know, they sort of mix and match within themselves. The rum, the tobacco, the cacao, those 3 top notes, they go together so well. I mean, dark chocolate, a cigar, and a glass of whiskey or rum, yum, yum. That's what I have to say. Kai said in January of 2024, this is a beautiful cacao scent that turns into a light, spicy, woody aroma. I thoroughly enjoyed this one, but unfortunately the performance isn't there. However, the price point that you can find this fragrance for makes it a steal. On fragrance.net, they have this in 100 ml for $115 with a coupon, and I'm not sure how you obtain the coupon. I suspect you may have to give them your email or something like that. It's a very reasonable price for something. So I have a 100 ml of this Dame Blonde from Serge Lutens from years and years and years ago. I'm going to have to do a review of this. That last person had an issue with performance. It's 7 o'clock now. I put this on at 5 hours ago. It did fade, but it was present. Unlike other scents, you know, you put them on and within 2 hours, you're either nose blind or they've just totally dissipated. This is a heavier scent with the tobacco the rum, the smoke, that sort of thing, and the cacao certainly. So you expect it to stick around a bit longer. And it is very, very nice. It's real similar to the Fiesta Habano. Not quite the same, but very similar. I'm going to have to do a head-to-head of these two at some point. I really like it. And for this price point, the one thing I don't like is the lack of an atomizer on the Lutens bottles. They're more basically dabbed behind. I think you may be able to get an atomizer for it, but the original packaging does not have such a thing. The bottom line is I really like this, and if you are into tobacco scents, this is something you should definitely check out, whether it be in a decant or if you're got the money, buy it blind. I never encourage people to do that, but it definitely has that tobacco rum thing going on. The cacao is there, but the tobacco and the rum, to me and to my nose, dominates. I hope you enjoyed the review. If it gave you something of value, please subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, leave comments down below. If there's other tobacco fragrances that you like or dislike, let us know and we'll check them out. In the meantime, stay lifted, stay well groomed, stay smelling awesome, and we will catch you on the next one. Cheers, everybody. We love you.